Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, yeah, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, that's me!
Excuse me, how much is this potion vial?
It costs 8
Alright, that's all I had. So,
I'd like to buy that.
because
please.
this is something you definitely need.
What is it?
The potion box that
yes.
regens your health.
With Wiggenweld stamina
Wiggenweld.
potion. The Wiggenweld.
You gotta love how it's like, oh, you can have to pay for the vial, but you know what? You can have the potion for free.
Harry Potter supporting Big Pharma.
Not what I was getting at, but I appreciate the reference.
It's not really a reference, it's just what he's doing.
Can't I equip it?
I don't think so. I think it's like you use it as you need it. Like, if your health goes down, he, like, drinks it. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You know, it's like the fairies from Zelda. Now invade her back room.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, I think it works.
Well, I thought like maybe until you fill it.
Yeah, no, I think it's just automatic.
Can't get through there.
Use the spell of easy lockpick. Just blow the locks off with the flipendo. You can bust in there and flip her
Can't get through
endo.
there.
I'm just gonna keep saying to flip people's endos until I get sick of it.
Which will be never.
Eventually I'll forget. Until then I remember and start doing it again.
Flipendo!
Isn't late? Don't later you get like an even more powerful. He goes flipendo. I feel like I remember that.
Well, yeah, because I haven't upgraded, so.
No, I mean like later they get like another upgrade.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I remember that, but I don't know.
Maybe.
Nope.
Bullshit.
You gotta get her spell tape and her scales.
Yeah, I thought mole peppers was one, but I think it's the.
Check your objectives.
The restaurant. No. Because the spell tape was behind a fireplace. I remember that. So I think mole peppers was. Because I just need the potion vial. I know for a fact about that. Because that became very helpful. Oh god, I remember now. Oh god, that's gonna be annoying.
What?
When you crash land into the forest, and you have to fight the ghost dogs. Oh, that was annoying.
Like, I remember this part very distinctly. I remember very little about the forest, and then I remember like the school very like well. Like I could probably navigate it without telling you.
Do you remember Quidditch?
I remember doing it. I don't remember how it worked, but I remember doing it.
Okay, so I don't think the barrels respawn.
Yeah, apparently. That's another thing we could do though, because I have fucking Quidditch World Cup. So we could do like a one-off versus of that, or maybe it has a story mode. I don't know.
Magical Menagerie.
Your favorite.
I remember.
Maybe it's that.
No, that's the Emporium.
Maybe it's at the end of the alley.
Yes, Leaky Cauldron.
Ah, yes, the anal leakage support group. What? It sounds like it.
Ugh.
Actually, there's several things it could mean. It's just that's the most PG one I can think of.
Hagrid! R.I.P.
He's got a really leaky anus. You can tell. Look at how brown the floor is.
Well, now I don't remember the actor's name. Damn it. R.I.P.
Stephen Hawking. Yes. Hey, you're trying to find the secret door.
Yeah. No, I think you have to go all the way around and then you go through it. Okay. That's what it was. Or maybe
You can't just go until you find all of Ginny's things. So you have to be a helpful boy. Or else you'll end up as a portrait of what appears to be a large pile of ash. Maybe you have to do it last?
No, because that's where the thing was. Because I can't go through the door.
Check your objectives.
Can't get in that way.
Okay, it's the spell tape is here. Oh,
I remember
Talk
going.
to Hagrid.
I remember going through the fireplace. I don't know why.
Did I tell you, I've been having a bit of trouble lately with flesh-eating slugs.
They
That
took
was-
half me anus, and that's why I'm here. Yeah, maybe back here.
Okay. Because yes, I go through the floor and then I gotta make my way up.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It's all coming. I remember like general fucking.
Yeah.
Because then the barrels start going after you because they're like
They're sick of you murdering all their brethren and stealing their life savings.
Did I collect it?
What, the spell tape?
Yeah.
No, you have to go back up and then it like
Oh,
the
because
floor
it locks
fixes.
it.
Yeah. Right, kill the barrels.
I gotta get the switch first.
Preemptively kill the barrels.
Yeah, and then it bounces. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Bounces up. Die barrels. Did you hear that?
I did.
Raspberry. Eldritch being for 2 seconds.
Well, barrels are of the other world.
Ow!
That-
Jesus Christ! Fuck! I forgot about those things.
Kill them.
I think you might have this.
Yeah, he's dead. There's another barrel.
What is there?
Yes.
Please don't kill.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So you're right. Right there.
Ow! Fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's fine.
Also, could you crawl through that other barrel, or was that a glitch?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay. You didn't break the barrel.
I don't know.
No, look at the barrels to your left.
Underpants?
No, the ones that are on the wall.
These?
No,
Oh, yeah,
that.
Yeah, no, I think I can. But I need to fucking collect my... Fuck!
Just go.
Eh.
You can harvest like fucking beans at the school. They're not worth it right now. I'm just thinking about the fucking chowder of the first episode. Beans, 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 green, yellow, and brown.
Number
Oh, there you go.
27.
Beans, and she's holding a
Mirabella
fish.
Plunkett.
She's doing the mean. You know, I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish.
Nope.
It's it's because it's from Code Geass. It's a mistranslation. Because it's like they're doing like a beach thing, and he was like, oh, like the actual thing was like, oh, this fish is delicious. It'll be great. And someone mistranslated it as, I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish.
Kind of like how Ken fucks on the Japanese poster.
Kind of. And just like, it ballooned out, it broke containment and became a meme outside of the Code Geass community. Damn, almost died. It would be really funny if, like, he just fucking... it mostly says, like, oh, there's the chosen one, they just fucking die doing something stupid. Like, Harry died planking on a train track. Like, could you imagine, like, Voldemort being told of that?
Like, wow, we expected a lot more. There was actually a really fun... I'll show it to you after, but there was this really funny TikTok... I don't know if you know... You probably know who she is, but, she... Goddamn. Thank you. She makes some Harry Potter stuff, but she mainly does, like, just random sketch comedy, like, she did the one that got really viral with her being on a date, and she's, like, stalking them or something, and it's, like, it's kind of funny. But she did one where it was like Harry was like being like a really creepy piece of shit, where he was like, or he's like, Professor Dumbledore, he's he's like, what is it, Professor McGonagall? He's like, Harry, he's using his invisible cloak. She's like, don't you mean his invisibility cloak? She's like, no, his invisible cloak. He's walking around with a cloak that he claims is invisible. Yes, and he's totally naked. And he's showing off in front of the first and second years. And yeah, and then he uses, he uses a trick on his, yes, I think I get the point. It's like, what's something like that? He's like, and then at the end, Dumbledore's like, get us a new Chosen One. We can't deal with this shit right now.
That sounds familiar, but I don't remember. You got a Lumos.
There it is.
That definitely sounds familiar. I've probably seen it, but I don't remember it.
See, I told you it was behind the thing. Aha. See, I wasn't totally crazy, just kind of crazy.
And ignoring the one no bartender.
Ginny's fellow tape.
There's now time before the menagerie.
It's probably not going to be nearly as hard because I'm not like 12 while I'm playing.
Yes,
it.
but also you keep consistently misjudging your capabilities due to the GameCube.
That's
So
also fair.
That could end up making it even harder.
Yes.
Let's save the game. Enter the beast.
Let's get this one.
Consume the menagerie. Just eat every animal to assert dominance. Consume their
You
power.
can't do that.
Why not?
It won't let you.
Well, you should. Recode the game right now so it allows you to do that.
I'm feeding the stock. Keep out.
Out!
Okay, good. I'm gonna need that after dealing with the fire-breathing turtles.
Honestly, it's kind of a miracle the turtles didn't result in you needing to use the potion.
Yeah, I think that's only like if it gets to red
Yeah.
on your thing. Only one sickle. What a fucking cheapskate. Get better barrels, you fuck.
What's a little breaking and entering between friends?
Didn't you hear me, boy? I said we're closed now. Go away. I don't know kids today.
Okay, Boomer.
Was on my lawn,
Okay, Boomer.
shitting and farting in my daisies.
Oh noes.
Harry's just still fucking
I
standing
wonder
there.
if the noise of a spell.
And
might
it doesn't open the
distract him.
camera. Is
Yes.
shitty.
Give it a mighty push. Almost getting hit by the flame thing again. That would have just been like so fucking bad. Like it's just like, no, I was so close. Chest, 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 chest.
I know, but I'm
Ginny's
gonna
brass
get that.
scales.
See? There you go. I have to still get out.
I always prioritize treasure over objectives.
That's fair.
Especially because you've almost leveled up your cards.
Number 28.
Too
Tilly
old for you?
Toke.
Gay.
That was a woman.
Still gay.
Okay.
They look like a man. Gay enough.
God knows they aren't, transgender because we can't have that now, can we? God forbid.
Didn't cause I haven't played it, but didn't they do a thing with the fucking Hogwarts Legacy where
Yeah, there
they,
was I
they-
think a non-binary character.
No, I heard they intentionally inserted a trans character into it to try and deflect, but it was somehow offensive. The name was a problem, or the character was a stereotype or some shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was actually funny though. On the point of trans people, I've been rewatching I've been watching Degrassi. I've been binging it.
Okay.
Because I got into Degrassi mid-season 11.
Okay.
Because it's effectively.
I remember you telling me that you were going to go back and watch everything.
Yeah, it's effectively a soap opera, so you can basically start from anywhere and just watch it from there. And I watched it actively all the way to the end and then through next class. and I'm still disappointed that they didn't do the continuation that they were, or like remake that they were supposed to be doing. But I started watching it from the beginning. I am almost gone full circle. Like I'm like nearing the end of season 10, and season 10 is when they introduced two of the best characters, Eli and Adam. And like Adam is like very iconic for like a lot of the trans community.
Here's your shit, you little shit. Yeah, it was nothing. Fuck you.
In fairness, the fucking menagerie didn't seem that hard. You were in and out in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it was just like the PS2 version. Maybe it was harder. I don't remember.
the GameCube version being consistently harder up to this point. Oh, the PS2 version is so much harder.
Well, okay then.
Nice rationalization. But no, seriously, like yeah, Adam is like very much like he's like very popular in the trans community because like F to M trans characters are very underrepresented. Like 9 times out of 10, if they have a trans character in any media, they're going to be like male to female. And plus, he's just like a great character. Like he's one of the most beloved characters in the show, and also died for no reason. Well, like so, seeing him at the beginning is just so good.
You have to meet Gilderoy Lockhart again.
Ah, yeah. Punch him in his smug face.
This is for Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Have you seen that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was the movie that Francis Ford Coppola was going to make after Bram Stoker's Dracula, but he's like, I don't feel like it, and then he handed it to Kenneth Branagh for some reason, and then it was terrible.
Bram Stoker's Dracula being the one with Keanu.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
I actually watched it for the first time recently. It's not bad. It's actually really good.
It's not a terrible movie.
Because my sister was like, oh yeah, that movie's objectively terrible. It's like, first of all, a movie can't be objectively terrible.
Yes, it can.
And second, well, I mean, if it's like Sallow, The 100 Days of Sodom, 120
Like,
Days of
a
Sodom,
piece of media can be, from a technical standpoint, objectively bad. That doesn't mean people have to dislike it, but it can be just, like, really poorly made.
But Bram Stoker's Dracula was like really good. Like, I mean, yeah, it's
a fine movie.
It's over exaggerated with the costumes and like the butt wig and all that shit. But like,
but the butt wig is the best part.
He's got a baboon's butt on his head. And then, but it was still like Gary Oldman's great. I mean, Keanu is awkward and very misplaced, but you know, Winona Ryder's great. I mean, they're all really good. It's technical, like, acting, writing. It's all really good.
It's the one like 2010 Keanu Reeves movie, other than Bill and Ted, that I could watch and then still watch another Keanu movie afterwards. Like late 90s to like mid 2000s Keanu is rough.
With the exception of The Matrix, I guess.
No, including The Matrix.
No, I'm saying that like in terms of a general. I'm not talking about you and me because I don't really like The Matrix that much either. But for most people, it's like, Matrix is great. When it's like, is it though?
The first one is good. The other two are I could just never watch them again and be happy.
The first one is like an okay story. All the interesting lore came about in the sequels, not Resurrections. We don't talk about that.
Is that the fourth one?
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
I heard nothing but terrible things, but I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've just heard it's bad. But with the second one and the third one, it's like it has like a lot of intriguing lore attached. Like, oh, it builds the world. It's just like they're trapped in these shitty movies that nobody cares about. I think I tried watching them and I just couldn't. And just like, these are just bad. Maybe I'll watch them eventually.
You ever watch The Animatrix?
No, but that's...
You should.
Yeah, I know. I've heard very good things.
It is, because that's the thing. It's an anthology. So, like, some of them are good, some of them aren't. Like, there's one where it's like these kids find, like, a weird spot where the Matrix doesn't work right and they can, like, defy gravity and shit. There's one about, like, an athlete who's, like, able to run so fast it, like, breaks the Matrix. Like, shit like that.
And then, and then there was, like, the sword fighting one. I know that.
Yeah. It's like,
ooh, there are a lot of barrels!
It's like, none of them are amazing, but they're, like, interesting concepts that play with the idea. You know, it's like the Matrix equivalent to Batman Gotham Knight.
Even though Gotham Knight is not good.
Why is it not good?
I did not care for It's my least favorite anime.
There are ones I put lower. I'd put Bad Blood way below that. Bad Blood, I'd say, is probably the worst one.
I thought that was the one with Batman, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was okay.
I don't know, so all the random killing people just is very off-putting to me for a Batman movie.
I guess.
Plus, all the characters just seemed very standoffish. The only part that really entertained me was Alfred whooping the ass of Mad Hatter. That was awesome.
To be fair, I don't remember a lot of it, so that could be something.
Like, it's not like a terrible movie. It's watchable. It's just like
Gotham Knight was just not interesting. I hated the art style. None of it was interesting, and then it was also like kind of in the fucking like continuity of like the Dark Knight movies. And,
yeah, that part was weird. Well, I don't know. Like some of the art styles are interesting.
We've got to get to school, haven't we? And even
my
underage
favorite
wizards are allowed to
main
use
Dark
magic
Knight
if it's a real
Returns
emergency.
Those are
Section 19.
I'd say part 1, yes. Part 2, no.
I know you don't like the second part. That's fine.
Because it's superfluous. It's unnecessary. Even to the comic, you could just make it the 2 issues and cut out the other 2. It would change nothing. If anything, it would make the first 2 better because they're not attached to the lesser story.
Yeah, this.
Like, because like the first 2 parts with like Batman training Carrie Kelly and like fighting the mutants, it's a complete story. Whereas the other 2 issues, it's just like he runs around, the Joker kills a bunch of people, kills himself, but it's implied that it's probably Batman killed him and is hallucinating, and then he beats the shit out of Superman, and then fakes his own death for no reason, and then goes off into like terrible, terrible sequels.
Yeah, we don't talk about this.
We should talk about those. Like we must talk about the bad ones, or people
To
will forget.
warn people.
Yes, exactly. Or they will forget.
I haven't. Well, I actually haven't read any of them. I've only seen the movie. I haven't. I think I finally got Dark Knight Returns because I know like it's overrated, but like it's still like I feel like it's still quintessential.
It is, like, regardless of the fact, it's one of those things, like, I feel like all of Frank Miller's work has gotten, like, severe reevaluation in recent years, and it should. But, like, that one, like, it's much more valid. Like, a lot of people kind of, like, started shitting on Daredevil Born Again, too, but Born Again's, like, it's fine. It's not perfect.
I thought Born Again was good.
But, so, yeah, like, it's, like, okay.
Man
like,
Without Fear was better.
I don't think I've read that one. I'm not a big
That was, like,
Daredevil
the redone origin story.
Yeah, I'm not, like, a big Daredevil guy, so I'm not, like, super up on him.
I think I have the Frank Miller Klaus Jensen collection, the first one. I've heard that's, like, okay. It gets better, but it starts off rough.
Yeah.
But I haven't read it yet.
It was interesting, though, is, like, Daredevil is one of those ones, like, in the Ultimate Universe was actually pretty good. No one really gave a shit. They just kind of ignored him. Because, like, there were a lot of Ultimate... It's probably better to just tank it.
Oh, it can be. Okay.
Puffapods. Who would you say is best girl in Harry Potter?
All of them are underage, so I'm not going to say any of them.
It's not inherently sexual, just which one of them is the best one. Like, I'm not asking, like, which one do you want to violently fuck?
Well, that's what you insinuated.
No, I just asked which one is best girl, that's it! That's all I said!
I never really... None of the females are really all that good in... Oh, sorry, women. I can't say females anymore. Then I'll sound like an incel, apparently.
Well, because you're not saying it, like, ironically, so it sounds stupid. But,
women.
The women that you hate.
Yeah, because as we all know, I hate women. Make that as an opening one.
Okay. Well, no, I'd say Luna, but that's just because I love crazies.
Yeah.
Because, like, Hermione is okay. She's fine. I never disliked her, but I never
in the
liked
books, she's, like, more unhinged.
I've heard that.
So, again, like, the problem is, like, I'm kind of, like, double-edged sword when it comes to the new HBO Max series that's coming out. On the one hand, well, I'm gonna watch it illegally.
Of course.
Because, you know, I don't want to support that. But one, I'm curious. And two, like, I would want to see more aspects of the books done right.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're gonna go way too hard on the diversifying to, like, overcompensate for J.K. Rowling being an absolute bag.
That's fair.
So I know that they're, like, gonna make, like, Hermione black, because they already did that in the production of Cursed Child.
Okay.
They're probably gonna make like Ron like fucking Hispanic or something, and then like Harry is gonna be Asian. I don't know.
Honestly, I would kind of be interested to see fucking the Weasleys as Hispanic, because it would literally just be the Casa Grandes.
Oh, by the way, I finally watched the video on the terrible new Hispanic
Oh yeah,
show.
Primos?
Yeah.
Yeah. And?
It looks hilariously bad.
Yeah.
And also the main voice actress did this like TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, Jesus.
Like Spanish is just a bastardized colonizer language. Yeah.
It's like, wow, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it's not a good look.
At least I'll. Oh god, yeah. At least fair. I will say the one thing that's kind of fair about it is that it's just the voice actress. It's not the creator.
Yeah, a lot of people were conflating that.
So like, I'll give it that. Like, you know.
It was misconstrued. They beamed you in the beanbag. You're getting attacked by Groot.
I wish.
Oh, look, it's Baby Groot.
Evil baby Groot.
Evil Baby Groot.
Oh my god! Don't give them any ideas for what if episodes.
No, when are they gonna do the fourth Guardians movie? And he's going to fight Groot, but evil. Honestly, they could probably get away with it. He is a race after all.
But I thought he was the last of his race.
Yeah, but when has that ever mattered? Superman was supposed to be the last of his race.
And then also the Doctor was supposed to be the last of his race post 2005.
Exactly. The Doctor was supposed to be the last of his race. Martian Manhunter was supposed to be the last of his race. There's a lot of characters who are supposed to be the last of the race, but they're not.
Yeah.
Cauldron cake?
That doesn't sound really good.
Well, if it came from the leaky cauldron.
Alright. Yes, I
Although, granted, you were already eating the Feces frogs, so it's probably not that bad.
Alright, I assume I'm gonna have to go towards the puff mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes.
You gotta summon Hedwig and his angry itch.
It's inch.
Don't care.
He said itch.
I'm aware. I know what I said.
You hate it or like it?
I've never seen it, I just know the reference. I feel like this Hedwig would have an angry itch because Harry probably doesn't care for him that well. So he's got like some kind of, tics or something.
Yes, the dog spirits. Oh god.
Favorite.
I hate those. Thanks for the tip, Hedwig. Are you gonna like help me? No? Okay. Alright, so here's anything else? Because I have to go down there.
Yes.
And I'm gonna just
You must go down amidst the caninus spiritus.
I'm gonna
That reminds me, that's an episode. Like, so I know you don't watch King of the Hill, but if you're going to start, I would very much suggest starting with the episode where Bobby joins joins a coven.
Wait, is that the episode where Hank goes like, "Is this the cult?"
No, that's the one where Luann joins a cult.
Okay.
Different episode. Also a great episode. No, that's also a great one to start with. No, it's like Bobby. He takes Bobby to the swap meet. And he's trying to help him find a thing to be cool, and tells him like, "Oh, everybody finds like tarot cards." And then Hank's like, "Oh, everybody likes a card player. You'll get a nickname like Ace," because he doesn't look at the cards. He just assumes Bobby has like a deck of playing cards. And so he gets super into like tarot and witchcraft and shit, and then meets David Cross at the Megalomart, and he brings him into his coven.
Nice.
And it's fucking hilarious. It's like literally become one of my mom's favorite episodes, just because there's so many great lines in it. Like his boss tells him to do something, and he's like bitching, and then the boss just goes, "Now, Merlin."
Alright, I don't think I can go anywhere else.
Yeah, that's the way you came in.
No, I just want to make sure like there's no
You're, like, looking for
extras.
secrets.
Yeah. Alright. I know. I definitely want to use the potion. I'm probably going to use it.
The dogs.
Yeah, the fucking ghost dogs. I'm probably going to lose a bunch of health. And I would like to do that because I want to use the potion vial. Because I know there's another one. It's like in a tree stump. And you use that, and I think you get it before the final battle with the Whomping Willow. So I would like to use it. Let me see.
It was fun with the dogs, though. It reminded me, in high school, I had like a group that we all wanted to like make our own manga, so like we all started like writing shit. And one of them
Shit being the operative term.
I don't know. Most of it, yes, but no. One of my friends, he wrote like literally like volumes worth of stuff, and one of them was like the cyberpunk thing, and one of the main enemies in it was like, dogs that would hunt like cyborgs, and he called them scrap dogs. But I was his editor, so like I would read all of his stuff that he would like say, like, and give him like we'd like send each other things, give each other notes.
Gotta mentally prepare myself for this.
But at one point, he accidentally mistyped it and wrote it as crap dogs. And so for the next, 2 years of high school, and several times since then, I'll just go, crap dog, crap dog, crap dog.
Okay.
Like cat dog, you see.
Yes, thank you.
Just bathe them in the light of the Lord.
That's for the prayers and miracles.
I'm aware. That should be this version. What do you have to do? Just not have to hold it on them?
Use Loomis, but the thing is, there's 17 other dogs that are attacking you. So, you're like, fuck!
Would the stronger Lumos damage them faster?
I don't know. Fuck. Shut up, bitch.
There's only 3 of them. You did it!
Jesus Christ! Why is this so much easier? Do I actually have skills now?
Maybe.
I don't think so. That can't be true. I can't have actual skills. I'm just getting lucky.
¿Por qué no los dos?